Hey, today I'm going to show you in real time how to start the OSHA record keeping injury tracking application process. So that is the ITA process for record keeping with OSHA. And I am Sheldon Primus with OSHA Compliance Help. And I'm going to do my own company with this. So I'm going to OSHA.gov. So you get to OSHA.gov, you go to the home page. I'm clicking on that link. So I am going to read this section for you here, that you have to have it in electronic submittal of your 300A form, which is your summary of your annual injury and illnesses, July 1st, 2017 to December 1st, 2017 is when you get to complete this. So it has to be completed by December 1st. So you're getting pretty close to the deadline. So who needs to do this? If you have 250 or more workers, and if you are not exempt, because there are some certain industries that are exempt, you go to 1904, and it is Appendix A of Subpart B of 1904, and you look through that list, see if you are exempt from record keeping. But if you're 250 more, you have to do this. If you are less than 250 and you have from 20 to 249, you have to hit the certain industry criteria. So I'm going to right click here. Let's take a look at what those certain industries are. So these are the list of industries that if you are under OSHA and you hit any of these industries here, between 20 and 249 employees, you also will have to submit this 300A summary form before December 1st of 2017. So scrolling down, giving you a good opportunity to see if you're on this list or not as a small business. So I'm going to click back over here. Let's read this section here, the note. I always like to look at notes, even in the CFRs, just to make sure we got everything covered. So note that following OSHA state approved plans have not yet adopted the requirement to submit injury and illness reports electronically. They do have 6 months to adopt these things. So we have California, Maryland, Minnesota, South Carolina, Utah, Washington, and Wyoming. Establishments in these states are not currently required to submit their data through the ITA. Similarly, state and local government official establishments in Illinois, Maine, New Jersey, and New York are currently not required to submit the data through the ITA. So just contact your state plan just to make sure that you are required to do this. So you still have to get that requirement in, and you're doing that data for last year. You do have some instructions here on the comma separated values, the CSV. So OSHA will provide a secure website, offers 3 options for data submittal. First, the user will be able to manually enter into a web form. Second, you could upload a comma separated value file, process single or multiple establishment at the same time. Last, the user can automated record automated record keeping system will have the ability to transmit electronically available through the application programming interface. So usually that's a code when you do that. And then there's a bunch of frequently asked questions, FAQs. So let's launch this ITA. So I'm launching the ITA. Let's see, that is loading. So this interface, I can't log in yet, so I need to create an account because I do not have an account yet. 2 is your terms. And then 3, you got a confirmation link in your email. You need, and it says password must contain at least 3 types of characters from the following character types: lowercase, uppercase, digits, and a punctuation. And the password must be at least 8 characters long. So I just made my password, and it's telling me that I passed, because initially it said I failed because I didn't have anything in it. So now it says I passed. So I am going to open up the system. I use a system for username and password, so that's basically what I just did. So logging in with my username and password. It's telling me right off the bat I've got 72 days left in the 2017 filing period. So let's take a look at the navigation. So I could go to the home page if I have several establishments. It looks like I could do that. I could create an establishment. I could upload a batch file. I could manage my account, and I could also get an API token. Your tech guy's going to know what an API token is. So first thing, manual entry here. I could create an establishment, and then if I had an establishment already, it looks like I could view one. So let's create an establishment. Because each establishment must be different from all other establishment names. So let's say I had a South version. I could do that. So I could say utility compliance north, utility compliance south, or something of that effect. So your NAICS code, you could actually look that up. It's your North American Classification System code. So I'm going to do another click over there. So you could see all the codes. I don't know why they lead you to 2012 when they should be at 2017, but I'm going to do professional services because I'm a consultant. I'm actually exempt, but I'm just going to write that in, see what that says. 54166. All right. Florida does not require establishment with less than 20 employees to report their data to OSHA. Okay. Is this establishment part of the public sector? And I'll say no. Florida does not require establishment less than 20 employees to report their data. Florida is actually federal OSHA. So I'm going to save this. So let me pick an establishment. It's giving me all my details as an establishment. Then I could add a summary form. I could submit my data, and then they're going to review it and give me a confirmation. So I could add my summary, it's giving me pretty much the same thing that you would see on your summary form. So all the same topics that you would have on your summary form, it's outlining it here. So it's just a visual of that, and then you can save it. And then the next step would be, and I'm gonna go with the back button here. So first you add the summary, submit the data, and then you do a confirmation review. So that's fairly easy. As long as you have that summary there with you, you just match the numbers up together and send it away. So.